Welcome to the 11 Points Countdown! Today, we are counting down the 11 best movie twists as voted by more than 3,000 readers on 11 Points. I'm Sam Greenspan, joined today by the two members of the National Film Society, Patrick Epino, Stephen DiPianco, everyone. Welcome, guys. Thanks. Smooth sailing now that I got the names out of the way. Cool. All right, you guys ready to count down these movie twists?
Absolutely.
All right, the number 11 best movie twist is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Finkel is Einhorn. Great pick.
That was the best penis tuck movie I've seen since Silence of the Lambs.
All right. There was not that much time between those two penis tuck movies. Those were both 90s penis tucks, right?
I think so. Early 90s, late.
Yeah. Really in vogue at that time.
Right, everyone was tucking penises in the 90s. It was so different.
I mean, I think when you go to watch a Jim Carrey movie and it's called Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, you have really low expectations. So the fact that there's actually any real plot whatsoever is amazing. You're like, this is actually better than I thought it was going to be.
That twist, I did not see that coming.
Not at all.
No.
Definitely not.
Number 10, best movie twist. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The fact that it takes place in modern times and they're all just crazy people.
There's just so much about that film that works. That's like the twist to me. It's like I didn't even really remember it, just because like everything else is so great about that film.
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember the twist either.
I think it got the votes because people respect the movie so much. It may not have been the most shocking twist, but the movie deserves, if you see it on a list, you're going to vote for it. The number 9 best movie twist. Inception, that it may or may not have all been fake and in his mind, or maybe it was, or maybe it wasn't, right.
I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like a twist as much like, oh, that's a good ending. Oh, that's some smart writing. Leave it open, let people wonder.
To me, the biggest twist was at the end, I realized I didn't care.
I read something online that there's the new theory is that the top wasn't his totem, that his wedding ring was his totem. So all the scenes where he is or isn't wearing his wedding ring. Number 8, best movie twist, Shutter Island. That Leonardo DiCaprio was not investigating the island. He was actually a mental patient on the island.
Did you see the movie?
No.
You didn't see Shutter Island?
Yeah, I didn't see
Shutter Island. You
Shutter
didn't see Shutter Island? I watched it with my parents. It was a lovely evening. And it's actually like a decent twist.
Have you seen The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari?
No.
So it's like a 1930s German expressionist
Some film school shit.
movie.
How did I miss that?
And so,
Right.
not to spoil it for you, but it's the same twist.
Same twist? Okay.
Same twist.
You ruined a movie for us, we ruined one for you.
Right. The number 7 best movie twist is Memento. Whether it's that Guy Pearce was the one giving insulin injection to his wife, he killed her, or his identity. There's a lot of there's twists.
I mean, the whole movie is so confusing. It's like it's going backwards, but it's also going forwards. The twist pays off. You're like, you have no idea what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be good, and the movie just delivers.
Yeah, and then, if you find out that your wife killed herself because of you, then you're like, oh.
Right.
Or you're like,
And now you're really upset about you've been tattooing addresses on your legs for no reason.
just for this. It's like,
That's disappointing. The number 6 best movie twist, The Prestige. 2 twists: 1, that Hugh Jackman was cloning himself, and 2, that Christian Bale was pulling off the trick by having his twin, who was disguised as his assistant. So, massive twists in The Prestige from Christopher Nolan.
Again.
Who's going to dominate this list.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing I really love is with the Christian Bale reveal, it's like you hear a couple times oh, there's probably a double or something. There's got to be, it's a 2-man, trick, right?
Right. Can't be done by a 1-man.
Right, exactly. And Hugh Jackman's so adamantly no, it's not the case.
Right.
And then when it reveals oh, he has a twin, obviously.
And he was here the whole time.
He was here the whole
Yeah.
time. It's great because it was right in front of you the whole time. You should have known it, but it's still such a surprise.
The number 5 best movie twist. Can't believe this is only 5th, but Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Soze in The Usual Suspects. I think one of the greatest twists of all time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's one of my favorites. When the reveal happens, it totally sticks with me. It's like Chaz Palminteri drops the coffee cup, slow motion.
Right.
It happens really slowly, and it just washes over you oh my god, this was crazy.
The reveal is done beautifully on that, and when he drops the coffee, and then the last thing you see is it was Kobayashi coffee brand. Yeah, that's very, very much are you kidding me?
Yeah, and then he's walking, and then you see the limp leg, and all of a sudden starts walking straight, and he comes running out. I was proud of myself because that was one I actually guessed like 15 minutes before it ended.
That's pretty
good.
That's
the only ending I've ever guessed like that.
All right, yeah, I did not. So well done.
Well done.
Yeah, well done. The number 4 best movie twist, Planet of the Apes. It was Earth all along. In the Marky Mark version, like they just sort of threw a twist at the end where like the Lincoln Memorial has a monkey face. I don't know if you saw.
That's what
Okay.
it was.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. But the original Planet of the Apes is a
Obviously.
legendary twist.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
To me, what's so strong about it too is that it's visual, right? So it's not like they're telling you what happens. You just see it, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then what's his name? Charlton Heston?
Yeah.
He falls on his knees and does that like crazy overacting scene. And
Right.
he's just like, that's the best reaction to a twist in a movie I've ever seen before.
Yes. Because back then you could get away with those like overacting moments.
Yeah.
Like,
Nowadays they just fall on their knees like, oh.
right. Like, shit, are you kidding me? Number 3, best movie twist. The Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis is dead the whole time.
So it's all Donnie Wahlberg's fault.
Right?
Right.
It is Donnie Wahlberg's fault.
You don't go into a movie thinking, okay, the main character is going to die 10 minutes in. So you just buy into it. You know, you make this assumption, and your assumption is wrong.
Yeah, but like when they go through all the flashbacks, it's like she didn't acknowledge him. But then
Right.
those were the only times they were hanging out together.
Right.
Like throughout like the daily like existence, she like ignored him like 24/7, and he's like,
I don't know. I mean, M. Night Shyamalan has taken a lot of crap as the years have gone on. Like we discussed before this, like I think his twists have gotten progressively worse. Like to the point where it's like in The Happening, like the trees are angry. Like I mean,
Hate it when that happens.
they've gotten progressively worse. But that was an amazing twist. I mean, there's a reason that
Yeah.
movie is as successful as it was.
Absolutely.
So, the number 2 best movie twist. The Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
I had no idea.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters. Obviously, we're
Right.
too young. So I went in knowing that. Like, did you go in knowing that twist ahead of time, or did you see Star
don't
Wars?
remember. Like it's one of those twists that's just obvious and it's
Right.
ingrained in
Pop
pop
culture.
culture.
Right, right.
But I mean, like because it's like James Earl Jones. Like the thing that people don't realize is like the twist is not only that Darth Vader is his father, but that Luke is black.
Right, you don't really see that in him. And the number 1 best movie twist, as voted, Fight Club. Edward Norton is Tyler Durden.
Love it.
Great.
Love the movie. Love like split personalities.
Right.
And they pulled it off.
Love Edward Norton playing split personalities as he's wont to do. Primal
Sure.
Fear a couple years earlier.
Right,
He was playing a split personality.
Like the way they sold it, it's a fight club, right? Like that in itself is like pretty awesome. Just dudes beating each other up. And then it's like, oh wait, there's this whole other level. I mean, there would be like flash frames of like a penis,
Right.
like everything like
Yeah,
that.
I
Like,
did
that
a
was
list on
great.
my website once of like little subtle things, and there's
Yeah.
so many. Like, there's one time where he's watching like the hotel welcome video, and the waiters are like welcome, and Brad Pitt is one of the
Right,
waiters
right,
in that
right,
video
yeah, yeah.
for no reason. like it's not even relevant, but there's so much little stuff. Like that was actually a brilliant movie.
And I mean, to have a split personality have to be Brad Pitt, that's fantastic.
Right.
Because like my split personality would probably be some 4'6" dude with like an eye patch and a busted grill. You know what I mean?
So you would be the Brad Pitt in that arrangement.
Never thought about that.
Yeah. So he's thinking about how lucky he is that you're his Brad Pitt.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
That's our twist ending. All right, guys, what's our movie twist episode? Thank you, Patrick and Steven. Check out their YouTube channel, youtube.com/National Film Society, for some great stuff. If you want to see the full results of this poll, see where other movies finish, you can check it out on 11points.com. Please take a moment to subscribe to this YouTube channel and check out 11 Points, because top 10 lists are for cowards. Thanks, guys.